tuned to Unscrewed with Martin Sargent. Next.
Unscrewed. That's right.
Hello and welcome to Unscrewed. I'm Laura Swisher, and tonight, well, you're in for a treat because you and we're gonna have dinner together and enjoy an entire half hour of dark tips. I'm having White Castle. Hey guys, it's gonna be a dark tip extravaganza, but before we get started, here's some advice. Record the episode. Right now, start recording because you're gonna wanna do these and you'll forget how, and then we'll get confused emails from you that, guess what, we're not gonna answer. So push record. All right. This first tip caused our government to briefly declare Kevin Rose to be an enemy combatant.
I have a lot of data on my hard drive, and sometimes I just don't have enough time to blow it up with thermite. Now, you remember thermite, right?
Oh, yeah.
We have actually a little clip of the thermite. This is thermite in action. Check this out. Thermite burns at 3,000 degrees, and what that's going to do is create some molten iron and completely destroy your hard drive. Now, that takes some time to set up. You know,
right.
You have to do all this wiring. You know, you're sitting there and you're surfing a little porn site, and you hit the wrong switch, and your whole computer goes up in flames.
Right.
Don't want to do that. Good old thermite, a little too slow for me. So take a look at what I use now.
Okay, you got your typical desktop PC, complete with your standard ID hard drive full of data you gotta get rid of. How? Rockets. Rockets to launch your hard drive out of your PC. Sounds dangerous, right? Well, it kinda is, and we did it.
So we're out in the middle of nowhere, and I've got my hard drive, standard IDE hard drive, but this time we're wired up with 10 rocket boosters. Now what this is going to do is the second we slide this inside the case, you'll see I have a nice little guidance rail right here. This is going to slide inside your standard ATX computer case and be hooked up to this switch. The second I flip the switch, it's going to send this hard drive hopefully a couple hundred yards in that direction. So let's hook it up and run like hell.
Kids, don't try that at home. Unless, of course, home is an Adobe bunker. Since we're on the subject of Adobe, what are some of the mistakes people can make with Adobe Photoshop? Let me think. Oh, yeah. Remember when Kat Schwartz accidentally posted nude pictures of herself on the web and became wildly popular, ultimately ending up on the Howard Stern show and landing a gadget column with Stuff magazine? Well, here's a tip that can help you avoid that terrible fate.
Well, a friend of mine actually emailed me the picture.
Right.
And I had to verify it with my friend, so I sent about 60 or 70 guys.
Of course, you have to,
getting
right?
it out there. And yes, it is true, they did verify it. And actually what does happen is it's actually a little tricky thing here. Let me show you. I actually took a picture of Marty. Check this out. This is Marty and I took this picture. And what I've done here is I've cropped the image, and take a look at this here. This is the cropped image that we've done, just like Kat did. But
right.
what happens is when you save the image, it actually saves a thumbnail in what's called the EXIF info.
The EXIF.
The EXIF. So that's the thumbnail right there that's stored in this information. Now, there's no way to get rid of that unless you manually strip it out, because if you crop it, it's still going to be there hidden behind the scenes. Now, a lot of other information is also stored. Check this out. It tells you the type of camera that it was shot with, the Nikon D100. All this information is hidden behind the scenes. So what happened is, when she put this cropped image up on her website, users were able to open this up in Photoshop and then view the thumbnail within Photoshop and actually see that image and then extract it out from there.
Right.
So what you have to do is this is a free application called Photo Studio. You open the image up, and then you go into image here, and then you go into thumbnail, and you choose create inline, and you click that right there, and then click OK. And now if we scroll over here and click on the thumbnail, you'll notice that the thumbnail is the same as the original. And then we save that out to the hard drive, and then no more nude picture of Marty.
And you got to make sure that you don't mix them up and accidentally post the original one, and then you're left in the same predicament.
Exactly. It's very important to get this free utility, something worth downloading for sure.
Okay, the sad thing is Howard Stern has not returned Marty's phone calls, even though he's completely willing to talk about his lesbian experiences. Hey, by the way, do you know where most first lesbian experiences take place? Intramural softball leagues in colleges across the country. Know what else takes place at colleges? Cheating. So here's a tip most likely to earn you an F if you get caught.
this is a watch that has a laser built into the side of it. And so all you have to do is push the button here. No, not blind the teacher, but what it's going to do is like, there's kids that sit in the class and they will circle the correct answers. You give it to the smart kid, and you know how they always have writing around the room?
Yeah.
Well, they go in the number and then the answer, and then they'll be able to tell exactly. It's been done, trust me. Next one, Mentos, you normally know them as the fresh maker, but in this case, what we have here, the test maker. Let's zoom in on that right there. You can actually see the test. Yeah, so what we did is we scanned in a Mentos label here, and this is Photoshop running. You know, you can use any type of graphic editing application right here. This is the blue label, and we've typed in the answers right here, and then you just print them out, and then use a little bit of that double-sided tape. I found it works really well.
Right.
And then you can just tape them right back on, and you know, teacher thinks you have some Mentos sitting on your desk, but secretly, all the answers are there.
Study schmuddy. All right, you guys, after the break, we're going to show you how to make beer drinking more fun than you could ever imagine. Yeah.
Ma'am, is Final Fantasy in your used game section?
Used games? You really do like fantasy, don't you?
Toy stores don't take games seriously. You gotta talk to gamers.
Final Fantasy breaks the role-playing mold, and you can save some cash if you buy it pre-owned.
Cool. Best selection. Pre-owned games and equipment at big discounts. Save on new games by trading in old ones. Try them before you buy them.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Eric keeps you dry. No odor, no shy, just dry.
Arid is unsurpassed. It helps stop wetness so odor can't start.
No odor, no shy, just dry. Get a little closer. Eric keeps you dry.
Brad's online. Say hi. What's up? Not much. Want to hang out sometime? Come over Saturday?
Hey, Dorkface, off my computer.
Need little brother insurance? That'd be as cool as, say, really simple car insurance. And that Progressive can actually give us. For the other stuff, we're on our own.
Am I early?
Progressive, not what you'd expect from an insurance company.
Dorkface!
This summer, in these woods, there's bad.
You can't outrun that bear.
I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you.
There's ugly.
Hey, guys, you need to use your phone. Go!
And there's just plain wrong.
Bacon. Squirrel. Squirrel.
Without a paddle.
There's a grenade up here!
Rated PG-13. Starts today, only in theaters.
Check out this new dance move I learned while watching music videos on Fuse.
Fuse is the new music television network that has class.
Yeah, they don't play any of that reality TV trash.
Fuse, they keep it real with the music.
This commercial not sexy enough for you? Then call now and get the totally uncensored version of this advertisement.
Check out this new dance move I learned while watching music videos on Fuse.
Fuse is the new music television network that kicks.
This is the commercial we wanted to show, but the censors said no way.
Fuse, they keep it real with the music.
Plus, you get special bonus deleted scenes too hot for TV.
And they don't play any of that reality TV.
So call now to get the totally uncensored version of the Fuse commercial for only $29.99. But wait, that's not all. Call now and get the Fuse concert diaper absolutely free. You no longer have to miss your favorite songs while waiting on those long bathroom lines. This is the hottest commercial a TV network has ever made. Call 1-877-FUSE-XXX and order today.
Welcome back to Unscrewed. I'm Laura Swisher, and we're taking a trip back through your favorite dark tips. Next is the tip most likely to get you injured while drunk.
Well, we have compressed air in here, and the PSI is pounds per square inch, and we got 100 PSI in here. It's going to shoot all of this compressed air to drive this piston out, much like you see on Robot Wars or something like that, where you see the claw going down.
Ah, yeah, the same Robot Wars
you watch
technology.
That Robot Wars.
Now, how long did this take for you to put together?
It should have taken about 2-3 hours, but it took us 2-3 days. We were a lot of testing had to be done.
They were testing it up until exactly now, so I'm not even sure it's going to work. But,
I think it's going to work.
Should we test it out?
Let's do it.
Should we give it a try?
I got a nice little beer here. I'm going to put this. Marty, are you ready?
Yeah, this is better work. I'm serious. I don't have an athletic support out here.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
There we go.
That's great. Remember, if you're under 21, you can substitute soda for beer. Of course, you won't be considered cool if you drink soda, because cool kids drink alcohol and lie to their parents, and if they're really cool, they'll end up in jail. Before we go further, let's quickly revisit an extremely popular dark tip that generated hundreds of emails from people who couldn't figure out how to use it. NetBus, a program that lets you take control of your friend's PC without them knowing. Now, I'm going to answer the top 3 questions now. 1, where can I find the program? How do I find out what my friend's IP address is? Ask. Number 3, how can I get my friends to activate the program? Well, you FTP or email them a fake ICQ patch by the name retail10.exe, which is actually a hidden Trojan executable of the NetBus 2.0 and the invisible and auto-starting mode, which also automatically deletes all server data collected by the CPU. Cleared up? I hope so. Moving on. Now, everybody knows that bad driving is something other people do, at least until Big Brother presents you with a surveillance camera snapshot of you running a red light. There are thousands of perfectly good reasons to run a red light. The only problem is that, well, city governments won't acknowledge any of them, even when you make it clear that you were really running late. Fret no more, folks. This next dark tip shows you how to trick the pesky red light cameras to avoid detection and hefty fines.
I'll show you what we got going on today. If you don't know, they're installing the systems all over the states. They're the red light systems that actually take the picture when you run a red light.
Yes.
And then they actually mail it to you. You've had this happen?
I haven't had it happen. It's happened to friends. I've seen the pictures, but it's very disturbing. Well, how do the red lights work?
Here's what happens. This is the most advanced thing we could get here. We have these little cars here. Let's say a car is to enter the intersection here. Underneath this pad here, picture this. That is actually a metal detector. So the second this car crosses the intersection, it's going to be picked up, and then an actual flash is going to go off.
Like Big Brother's
So they're going to take a flash just like that. And they're going to take a flash actually of the driver and the front plate. So what you're going to want to do is somehow protect that plate, actually cover it up, make sure that, they can actually get that image.
How do we do that, Kevin?
Let me show you how. We got a couple of products here. This actually is called the Phantom Plate Photo Shield Cover. And what it is a lens inside. Actually, this goes right over your plate, just like that. And if you'll notice, what happens is when we rotate this, you're actually, you can't see too well. There we go. It's actually going to blur the actual plate number there. So that's pretty cool. So when you're driving through the intersection, that flash goes off, and it actually captures that image. They're not going to be able to read the plate. They can't send you the ticket.
It's like pixelated.
Yeah, also we got another one, too. This one's pretty cool, too. Check this one out. This one is called the Phantom Plate Reflective Cover. And what happens here is you'll notice, you can't even see the plate there. There's a bunch of little, what they like to call the light reflecting crystals. Actually, it's kind of like it's some sparkly stuff that you get at the local little, craft shop or something like that. You can probably make these at home for like $2. But anyway, just to let you know, these two here are illegal in some states.
I believe they're definitely illegal in California, so before you buy whatever state you're in, check out the law. But for California, you've got something for us that you're not recommending yourself. What is it?
We have another little product here. This is the photo blocker as seen on TV, tested by the Denver Police Department on Fox News. And actually, the Denver Police said it's surprisingly effective. And what this does is, check this out. This is actually, let me show you the before and after. This is the treated plate here. Notice how much glossier this plate is than the one next to it. It's kind of hard to see there, but it's actually like a lacquer. So what you can do is you can take this here and just spray this across the plate just like so. And it's going to create, see, a nice little shiny finish on the outside there. And it's, yeah, it's pretty nasty.
You don't want to do it indoors.
You don't want to do it indoors.
You can get cancer.
But it's going to create a nice little shiny plate. And what's going to happen is that when when the actual flash takes place, it's gonna reflect that. So it's gonna. You ever taken a digital camera, aimed it at a mirror, taken the flash in the mirror, and then you see like that?
Have I ever? Yeah. And you just get a flash. You're like, where am I?
Exactly, and that's exactly what's gonna happen on the plate. This is not illegal that we know of right now. All these products are available on the internet.
We've got lots more dark tips after the break, including your all-time favorites. Stick around.
Heard you could take us upriver.
50 grand's my price.
Oh, man, is that all right?
Yeah, she may be ugly, but she puts out.
We're looking for the blood orchid. It holds the key to the fountain of youth, and it will make us rich.
Billionaires.
Yeah, baby.
We got less than a week to get to that orchid. We got problems. Everybody, hang on!
Stop it. I swear to God if you don't stop it. Ben?
Holy bloody hell. Anaconda.
Get out! Oh my God!
I'm not going in the jungle. Do you have any idea how close we are?
Hurry up! This expedition is over.
I can't let you turn back now.
You're gonna be kidding me.
Anacondas. The hunt for the blood orchid.
It's mating season.
So you tell me there's some snake orgy out in the jungle?
Yeah. Rated PG-13. In theaters everywhere, August 27th.
With some internet providers, you spend a lot of time waiting for pages to load. And waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Your wait is finally over. With New People PC Online Accelerated, you can surf the web up to 5 times faster than regular dial-up for just $15.95 a month. Go to peoplepc.com now to get 30 days free to try it out. And visit up to 5 web pages in the time it used to take to visit 1, letting you zip around the internet like never before. Plus, our smart dialer automatically chooses the fastest, most reliable access number. See what everybody's talking about. With People PC Online Accelerated, you can surf faster and pay less. To get 30 days free, go to peoplepc.com for a quick download of our software. Or call 1-800-748-4546. People PC Online Accelerated, a faster way to internet.
Welcome back to Unscrewed's Tribute to the Dark Tips. I'm Laura Swisher, your guide into the evil side of technology. Now here's a tip most likely to win you friends at the office. It's the stun glove.
You can pick these up for about, $4 or $5.
Yeah.
And you take one apart, and inside you'll see a bunch of circuitry here and a big capacitor. This capacitor is used to charge the flash. It's going to hold all the energy inside the capacitor. Now, when it discharges, it shoots all of that power into, ignite the flash.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is take this apart and mount it inside a small little case that you can buy at your local little radio hut. And you put one little battery inside there along with the components, and then run the 2 wires out to the tip of the glove. And that's going to give you your homemade taser right there.
This is like...
Makes sense?
This is evil Michael Jackson right here. Just beat it.
So here's what we do. We turn it on, and then you're going to see it, you're going to hear it start charging. And then once this starts flashing, like it's telling you that your flash is ready, now we're ready to shock someone right now.
The pain is ready.
There we go. So
now, how do we test this out?
Well, let's try it on just a standard piece of metal here first. Let's see what that does here. And there we go. So it's ready to go. So it's going to recharge here. And let's get Joey, our intern.
Joey.
Come on out, Joey. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready for this. Okay.
I don't know if the crowd is really ready to see it. I mean,
You want to see me get stung? Give me some love. Joey's had a rough day. Let's bring the arm out here.
All right.
Now, are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's stoked. Okay, here we go. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
I'm told I have to be behind him because he might buckle and poop himself.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, me.
Was that really bad?
Question, what's more shocking than 600 volts to the arm? How about when your pee comes out red or green? Well, that's just what happened to two members of our staff when they crossed Joey the Intern. Take a look.
If someone ingests this blue liquid, they will piss blue. If someone drinks this liquid, they will piss red. Coffee's a great thing to put this in because you can't even tell when you put it in there. I mean, it just blends right in. So I made a very special lunch.
Did you happen to catch this, say, on video?
I just happened to use technology to film this bathroom. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at that beautiful fun footage.
I can't believe Joey had peanut butter again for lunch.
I know, man. I'm getting so sick of peanut butter. I wonder what happened to the lobster bisque he had last week.
Oh my...
Oh, God!
Hell, dude, my pee's
It's like my pee's blood red, man! Oh, Christ, it burns!
What the hell is that?
Lucky for them, there was a freak snowstorm in San Francisco that day, and they were able to have fun with their temporary condition. Now it's time to take a look at another type of super soaker. You know, the ones that kids use to spray each other with water, or in Kevin Rose's case, pepper spray. I'll let him show you.
I wanted to create a nice little super soaker, this time filled with a little bit of pepper spray. But pepper spray, you know, hear me out. A little hard to get out of the container.
Out of the container,
You
right.
had to put it in, you get it in your eyes, not a good idea. What you can do though is take some peppers here. Peppers are rated in the chemistry level at shoe ratings. A jalapeno is going to give you about 5,000 shoe. Habanero, 377,000. Pepper spray normally about 350,000. So we can take some habaneros here, and what you're going to do is take a nice little knife out like this, and you chop these up, you know, get a nice little, you know, even cuts like that, and just make them nice and chopped up. And you're going to add them right into here. This is some ethanol in here. Now, this you get this at a chemistry store. Don't eat that. You get this at a chemistry store. They might ask for permits and whatnot. Tell them it's for a school project. They'll normally let you have it or something like that. You want to heat this up. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Don't drink this, though. It's going to boil off. The ethanol is going to boil off and create a nice little paste for you. You mix in some mineral oil and some water, and you're going to add it to your stun gun. You're going to have one for each eye here. Pepper spray stun gun. That's a lot of fun. And this one's completely automatic. I like the motorized version. A lot easier. You don't have to do any pumping.
Right.
That's just me. You can pump it if you want.
For the ladies, these are a little difficult, though, to put in your purse, so you might want to get the traditional kind.
The last one here, this one here is the flamethrower. Yeah. What we've done is we've hooked up some propane here. We can turn it on here.
I think it's pretty much illegal, though. We don't want to torch the studio or
No,
anything.
we're not going to torch the studio, but you hook that up, and then you point it like so. And basically, we fill this with alcohol. And actually, I was a little scared about this one. You know, so we got Joey the Intern to try it out. Let's take a look at the footage there. So here he is firing it up.
That's my car.
Yeah, there we go. There. So nice little burst there. He almost actually catches himself on fire. The whole reason I didn't really want to do this. See, it's starting to leak. Just to let you know, one thing we did realize is you have to change the top to a metal top after because it just melted through. It was about to go back in on him. Luckily, he wasn't.
Now, is that bad when the flame comes back at you?
Well, if it comes inside, it could potentially
explode.
Yeah, explode pretty much.
And we'd have to find another intern.
Do not try this at home. These are all very dangerous, but you know, I thought you should know about them.
Let me point out that when your super soaker shoots out flames, it's no longer a toy. Again, don't try that at home. All right, everyone. Coming up, we've got your favorite dart tip of all time, and it involves a microwave, a sledgehammer, and liquid nitrogen. Yeah, stick around.
The clock will continue to run. 4th down, seconds remaining. They're going to need to call a TO.
Yo, this is T.O.
Game Informer calls it the one football game you must have. Yeah. And IGN says it will own your soul. Get ESPN NFL 2K5 from ESPN Video Games.
Hey, how'd you get this number?
Rated E for everyone.
Now that T-Mobile gives you unlimited instant messaging, you can IM nonstop 24/7.
T-Mobile Unlimited IM, just $9.99 a month on Yahoo, MSN, and AOL. T-Mobile, get more.
Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children. What if you could take over this jet, this car, this bus, and this crew and travel America to find these hot young girls waiting to get naked just for you? The Man Show's Doug Stanhope is about to live your dream in Girls Gone Wild, America Uncovered.
Show us where babies feed. It's natural.
The hilarious Girls Gone Wild, America Uncovered. Now on DVD or video for only $9.99. Order with your credit card and you'll also get the all-new Girls Gone Wild Girl Power absolutely free. If you've never seen a Girls Gone Wild video before, see what you've been missing. The hottest real college girls doing things they never taught you in school. At Girls Gone Wild, things always come better in pairs, and you can get them both for only $9.99. Then you'll automatically receive the hottest Girls Gone Wild videos every month. There's no minimum to buy, and all videos have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're over 18, call 1-800-239-8065. To get the all-new Girls Gone Wild, America Uncovered for only $9.99. Use your credit card to get Girl Power absolutely free. Call now, 1-800-239-8065. Or see more action now at girlsgonewild.com.
This week on Real Time, presented by Coca-Cola.
Now this is where it's at.
Back-to-back episodes of Fresh Gear.
This is a good deal. Don't buy this.
Behold, the ultimate in gaming rigs.
Sunday at 6 p.m.
Welcome back to the Unscrewed Dark Tip Tribute. I'm Laura Swisher, and guess what? We're finally here. Ready to reveal your favorite dark tip. The best ways to destroy your data.
Girlfriend's coming over, you know, you got to get it rid of some data really fast, or
Right.
the feds are knocking on the door. Throw it in the microwave. Yes, if you only put it on for about 10 seconds, what's going to happen is the microwave is going to arc across the metallic surface, destroying the data.
Right.
Actually, I've found if you have the popcorn setting, it does nice little bursts. Take a look inside here, inside the actual device, because you're going to see it sparking right away. So let's see. There we go. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, that's and let's take a look inside. I think we just it's smoking a little bit.
Our cameraman's gonna pass out now.
Yeah, so you can see the little hot, actually, little hot. Yeah. So that's completely destroyed the disk there. See, it's nice and broken up there. No data is coming off of that disk. And
Now I don't have a microwave. I just have a stovetop oven. What do I? Does that? How long?
350 for about 10 minutes. Put it in, you'll be fine.
All right. What else do we have? This looks scary.
Next thing, this is what you got to put the gloves on. This is the little cancer-causing agents here, just to let you know. This here is actually some pool acid that we dipped this drive in.
Muriatic
acid.
Yeah.
That's it. And actually, we have some footage here. Let's show. This was dipping the drive in the acid. If you notice, once the sun hits, it's going to start to boil a little bit here, and then this little time lapse here. It's going to start to fizz up a little bit. It's eating away at the aluminum, is what it's doing right now, destroying all the data on the disk. And just to let you know, those fumes, you're not going to want to breathe those in. Not going to want to. Those are
How
some
long did
pretty
that
nasty
take?
films.
What was the total time for that?
About 2 hours, and it's going to eat away at the heads and completely destroy the data on the disk.
And the vapors irritate the respiratory tract, so watch out, people.
Yeah, not
Be
good.
careful.
Cancer-causing, stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. Next one is, this one has been destroyed with some thermite that burns at 2,000 degrees Celsius. And that is basically, it's molten iron that, well, let's just take a look at the footage here. I set this up in my backyard, and that's a pound of thermite. And the second you ignite it, there it goes, yeah. Now that's molten iron spraying off of it. You want to step back for that one.
Quick question, Kevin. What's your security deposit on that house?
Yeah, neighbors are not going to be a big fan of this one. It does the job, but neighbors don't like it. Now we have a new one tonight, an experiment. This one we're going to do liquid nitrogen like they did in Terminator 2.
So it's possible. We haven't done this before.
We haven't done this before ever. This
may or may not work.
Yes, let's just take this and move this table back a little bit here. Here we have some liquid nitrogen. You can pick this up at, well, you can't really pick this up anywhere actually. You have to have permits and whatnot, but we got some of it here. Just toss this aside here, and you might want to.
What's the temperature of liquid nitrogen, by the way?
It's like -197.
Wow.
So, well, yeah, watch out there because it can burn your foot.
I don't want my shoe to shatter.
If it gets on your feet, it's going to freeze your toes, and then if you try and move them, they break off. So you don't want to get it on your feet. Let's go ahead and pull out one of the. I put in a couple bananas in there.
Okay.
Let's pull out.
Let's get our
you got
goggles
your goggles
on
on? Okay, good.
All right, you put.
Pull that out.
This
Set
is a
that. Yeah,
banana.
there you go. And set that on the ground there. Yeah, you can see it's pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much you can do it. Now pull out the hard drive. This one's been sitting here for a couple minutes, so We don't know if this is actually going to break the hard drive. We're not sure yet, but let's just give it a little... Oh! Yeah, it shatters. I don't know if that was so much a sledgehammer, but it's, you can see it's... Yeah, it was an experiment. What are you going to do?
There we have it. Your favorite Unscrewed Dart tips. For Martin Sargent, Kevin Rose, Joey the Intern, I'm Laura Swisher. Thanks for watching. And remember, folks, always watch your back and never trust an intern.